Hello everyone, and welcome back to Adelshoven for our Realism Let's Play series here. And as you can see, money's gone down quite a bit. We've got the last bit of the wheat here. Initially I wasn't going to sell this, but after thinking about it, and yeah, I thought heck it, we'll go and sell this because we can supply our chickens by just buying some feed for a cheaper price. So what I'm going to do now, whilst I'm setting this, is I'm going to show you some clips and screenshots of what we've done in between episodes. Oh, nice little 5 grand there. Of what we've done a lot of contract work in that, and we've earned quite a bit of money. And then once we've done that, I'll go and chat on what else we've done here. And there we are. So yeah, we've done quite a bit of work, some big fertilizer contracts, and also you notice we got some reimbursements, because what I did was, part of the farm that we bought initially, well yeah, that came with some fertilizer, so I thought, let's be cheeky a bit, let's go ahead and use it, and then when we go and return the equipment back to the farmer, we'll just say, you know what, you keep the fertilizer, they can keep in storage, and they'll give us a little bit of reimbursement of, I think it's something like 1200 per 1,000 litres, so they're getting a huge discount compared to the usual 1800 or so £1,000 per 1,000 litres. So yeah, I thought, you know why, we're going to reuse it a lot. The main options we're going to be doing is storage spreading, as well as liquid fertilizer possibly. Also, what we've done is we've took out a loan. Actually, what? I'll pull over here a sec. Gosh, I shouldn't have our hazards on. So we'll put our hazards on. We're parked to the side of the road. So as you can see, our chickens are producing some eggs, so we sell those in the winter. Got a little bit of soy at the moment, tiny little bit of milk, but to be honest, I will go up steadily, surely, so I'm not too worried about that. But if we go down to our finances, see we've took out a 300 grand loan, and with that money I've decided to buy some fields. Actually, I'll just put our hazards back on. So yeah, we'll go and have a look at the PD system here. So we bought field 27 as well as field 23. And did we buy any other fields? No, we did not. So field 23, we've already got the soils and that, so the soil sampling, so this is going to mainly be sandy loam, so not ideal really risky for us, but it is what it is. Of course, all the pH levels are, well, nitrogen levels are low. Same with pH actually as well, they're quite, actually they're pretty okay. All things considering, they could do a bit more application, ideally. Depends on the soil type, of course. But yeah, so if we go over here, we look at weeds, 27 and 23's got weeds in it already. If we go to growth, okay, they're both going to be needing some work done soon. Field 23 is going to be ready tomorrow. What's that, sorghum, right? Please be sorghum, not potatoes. Yep, so 23 is going to be sorghum. And actually what we could do as well, be a bit cheeky, is do some fertilizer work. So go and rejoin the road in a moment. There we go, back on the road. So it is quite dark now, and we should have our lights on really. Full lights on, so I'm not going to put our high beams on because we're going to daze other drivers and that. But yeah, we'll head back to the shop and then we'll have a look at some of the equipment we've bought, because we bought some decent equipment. We've leased some equipment, especially during the harvesting contract. I've kept the harvester because we need it tomorrow for some work and that, so yeah. We'll go and have a look at what we've been spending our money on. As we just pull it into the shop, we can have a look. Turn the keys off. Actually, we'll park somewhere over here, I think. Not sure what we could do is fill this up whilst we're here, so get the kind gas station attendant tops up for us, so she can actually fill up here actually. Actually, I'm not even sure we can fill up here. Thought we could, but guess not. Oh well, we've got some fuel at the farm, so that's not a big issue. So yeah, terms with equipment we've got leased. We've leased the Case 258 or 2580 combine. Got the Case 3350 28-foot header with the trailer. That is all leased. I've also leased a plough to do some contract work, and we may use that. I want to see about getting some field extension put in, so like try to extend 43 into 27 perhaps. Because I want to see this tree line here, how bad it is, because this is ours. So all of this is ours. We do have access to the trees along here, and up and around to the cow pastures, and then back up. So trees over here, these little clumps here, we didn't really have permission for that because it technically belongs to 26. We can take some of these down at the back of the field, so potential room for expansion. Not too sure on trees over here. Again, we'll have a look at this in the morning for trees. So, but yeah, kept that just for now. That cost us 900 to lease initially. The combine and all that, about 6 grand. So all in all, about 7 grand. So not too bad. So from left to right, we've got the John Deere R732i power spray with the see and spray option. Very expensive at 30 grand, but if it's going to save on herbicide usage, then I'm not too fussed. We got a bit of a little rustic John Deere mower here. We've got the John Deere 2280 diesel with the 300 twin knife. I did buy a small logging trailer, just because we do some logging in that. I did want the bigger version with the dolly you can have a option for it, but it's what it is. Next we got the Lizard SMP 3.0. This is 7,000 litres, and we've already filled this up with water. And then over here we got the FarmTech Polishes 1550 slurry spreader. I'm not sure if I bought that last episode, but it's what it is. Next we got the Coverland Tarapta 753C. This is a windrower. And lastly, I've gone and bought this was second hand, so this is why we are, well, initially we're so low, because we had a lot of money spent. We got the John Deere 4955. We got a nice little front loader and a big bag handler option. The full bag getting pallets, a little pallet fork, but I thought we could just get some straps, strap things down, and carry them as and when. And with that, we do have a 1.8 ton weight at the back. I did buy some herbicide barrels for the power sprayer, so I think what I'm just going to do initially, The shop said we could keep this here overnight. Obviously, they said any damage or thievery is our responsibilities, but that I'm not too worried about. It is quite quiet here around the area, especially this time in the evening, so... So that's what we're going to do. I think for now we'll park this over here. So I want to get the herbicide done and at least one application of slurry. So actually we could do the slurry spreading first of all, but before that, oh no we can, I think the shop's going to be shut now, so we can't service our tractor this evening, but we can always service it in the morning. And to buy some slurry, I was told it is by... Where is it to? Is it over here? There we go, next to the dairy, so let's just go left and around, so not too bad. Get rid of that. Indicators, and have a look. Checking our mirrors on the exit. Oh, let's set our cruise control to 30. So yeah, we did field 24. That took actually not too long. Like, the field sizes aren't that, they're big, but they're not overly massive. Like with the seed sprayer, well, the fertilizer sprayer, I think it was something like a 12-meter working width, and yeah, that didn't take too long at all. So yeah, let's make sure we got our beacons on. So yeah, how much it's going to be for slurry, I actually have no idea. So that is manure over there. We don't want you, but we do want to buy some slurry, so guessing we'll just get a little pump to pump out. There we go. So 15,000 litres, and that costs us $1,000, so how much is that going to be? I actually have no idea, so actually, since we're near field 11, so how I would do the crop in that, I would, once it's harvested, that's ready to harvest. Oh, don't say, what crop are you? Oh, you're canola. That's going to be a problem, I think, because when's canola? Canola. Harvesting season for canola is ending today, so oh bugger, we're going to be running tonight with that, so that we'll do sometime later. Well, I think what we could do, if you have a look at the growth here, so what's ready? So we can always, we'll do 31. We shouldn't be rejoining the road this way, but looks good. There we go. Dang it, I forgot about field 11 there, so we need to get that done quickly before midnight. 30, that can be done tomorrow, so I'm not too concerned about that. But we can go ahead and fertilise this field here. Wait a minute. Do we have narrows on? Because otherwise we're going to be destroying the crop. I did put... bugger. Okay. Should be doing this in the middle of the road, but let's go and have a look here. Is it destroying the crop? No. Unless we do have narrows on. Because yeah, we do have crop destruction turned on, so Let's get some more lined up. But yeah, I do have crop destruction turned on for some reason, and it's not... Okay, yeah, we're getting good application, but I'm just doubting the is it the bakery? Cafe or something? So let's try it again. Just go reverse up. Nope, nope, nope. Man, how was it to fertilise the fields? There we go. And now to reverse up. That tree's in the way. That tree would need to come down. Because, yeah, that is in the way. And to be honest, once we've actually done the work on these fields here, we can just, again, just merge them together. Yes, it's going to have a bit of ploughing state, which ain't going to be good for the environmental growth in that, but... There we go. There we go. But yeah, we do have crop destruction on, but for some reason it's not destroying the crop. No idea as to why, but... There we go, that is pretty much that done. Now, if you look at our nitrogen, yeah, it's bad, but it's only slightly bad, I'm guessing. So I'm guessing once we put the second application on, which I don't think we can do. If it's ready tomorrow, that's not going to be possible, right? Surely. Yeah, surely we can't. Oh, I don't know. You know what? We'll leave that for now. We'll go and cut across here. Put our indicator on. Oh, only if you had a road. Oh, come on. Oh, that was close. That was not my fault. That is the AI traffic. Which was my fault is for not. We'll park over here. I need to figure out how to get back. I would love to just cut across, but there ain't a road, so we're gonna have to go all the way around, I think. Back to the farm, and yeah. Looks like that's what we're gonna have to do. Check our mirrors, all good. There is a path there. So yeah, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to quickly get over there, and then we'll resume once I find my way back. And there we go, we're here eventually getting ourselves back on track. So yeah, we're supplying a coat of fertiliser now onto the field. Not a great deal, so I am concerned. But yeah, I see like, on the top left it is changing, so we are getting this done slowly but surely. Oh, I'm just going into another farmer's field, which ain't, well, still bad, but it's not as bad as it could be. Because obviously they could have had crop in there, we could destroy their crop in that, but yeah, I've got to check my settings in a sec here, because I'm sure this would be destroying the crop. So that's part of the reason of the series is have crop destruction, and that's a real thing. So, and perhaps you wouldn't put obviously manure and that on your crop at this time. You would do it before perhaps you would put the crop in the ground, but this is a sort of late rush now, so I think we'll risk it. We'll risk it for a chocolate biscuit, as the old saying goes. But yeah, we're going to be out of Surrey very soon. But yeah, it only costed, what was it, £1,000 to fill it up, so a couple of grand to get it all done. It's not the best values, but it's not the worst value possibly, so let's see where we are after we've done this bit here. 100 litres left, and that is it. So if we have a look at here, actually our nitrogen levels are okay. They're not the best, but they're okay. Now if we go over here to the patch we've already done, actually we're getting perfect application. So I'm guessing combination with the soil type, perhaps like loamy sands. So if we have a look again at the soil type, we've done up there, so let's go and have a look up here. So the bits that we haven't done is okay. And that's saying it's perfect, even though it is sandy loam, it does need slightly more application. Right, the field here. See, that's slightly over as well, so some parts were over applying, other parts were slightly under applying perhaps, but yeah, I think it just puts a sort of rough estimate down with the sensors and that, so again, this is all programmed by the dealership and that, so I don't have much of a say in this. And I suppose actually with access in this field, there isn't actual real access, it's just all grass and there's no path, so we can actually just nip across here. So we'll nip across. I don't remember where the fill point is. I've got to turn right. So yeah, I'll go and get all this done, and I'll see you folks in the morning, I think. Actually, I won't see you in the morning because I was going to get some harvesting done, so I think I'll get the story done off camera, and then we'll resume back when we start harvesting at some point before skipping ahead till the morning. As much as I like to rest now, it's just no rest for the wicked. As we're already clouting into other buildings, so yeah, I'll get all this done and I'll see you folks in a moment. Here we are in the first half of September, so it's been a little while since I've recorded the last segment, but if I've done it correctly, you should see some clips that we did in the evening of fertilising and herbiciding some of our fields. Slot straight over the white line into oncoming traffic. But yeah, unfortunately with that, we couldn't actually get some harvesting done, because I said we was going to do that canola field. But unfortunately we had some issues with getting his combine to work and that overnight in that. And yeah, the shop was closed. Obviously the farm mechanic of the farmer we leasing this from, well, he couldn't come out for it, so to get it fixed. So yeah, here we are. We're just going to park you up here. There we go. Because we got some lovely fields to harvest. So we have a look here. We've got sorghum. We should get about a 106% yield bonus, so slightly higher at 7.4 tons per hectare, in comparison to the potential 8.7 tons we could have gotten. Actually, wait, I just noticed there's, for some reason, this field here is still growing. That's ready to harvest, so I'm guessing the previous owner of this land perhaps did different seeding at different times of the year. So if that's not ready in the second half of September, tomorrow, or it may be ready in October perhaps, but shouldn't be, because when's sorghum ready to harvest? So yeah, chances are we're going to have to again keep this combine for another day, which is not ideal because obviously we're going to pay an additional cost and that for every day we got this for. So that is what it is. So we'll go and get us hooked up, and we'll go and get some work done here, I think. But yeah, so we'll get cracking on this. But yeah, that growth there for it, for some reason it's not growing. Absolutely got no idea whatsoever. Oh yeah, we're going to need to unfold the combine. And we should be all good to go. There we go. Actually, can we make straw? I don't think we can we? No, we cannot. It's only wheat, barley and oats. So yeah, we'll go over and just make sure we don't actually go and cut the sorghum that's still growing, and depending on how much we'll get from here, we may cut this tomorrow and harvest it. Or we may just, I don't know, we'll just cultivate / plough / straw over it. Ideally, let's not drive over it. Actually, wait a minute, I swear crop instructions on, is it? Oh, okay. That may have explained a few things there. Not sure why that sound was turned off. But yeah, sorry, yeah, I apologise for, well, this episode's going to come out quite late. I think this will come out either Friday the 6th or Saturday the 7th, about a week or so after the first episode's come out. Main reason is just, at the moment, just sort of real life stuff, legal things, getting in the way of things, and a few other things that, for those who know me, obviously you understand, as well as with work at the moment. With having to work in extra hours due to, yeah, work being a bit more hectic and more stressful than planned. But yeah, I am planning on doing more episodes of this. I think I'll be able to do today on Friday, as I'm recording this last bit here. I will go and record episode 3 today, get it out tomorrow. And Sunday, I'm not too sure at the moment because I may be working Sunday. Currently having today and tomorrow off work because of having a puncture on my bike, so won't be able to ride my motorbike for some time. But yeah, actually looking at our yield in that, we are looking good. I'm guessing sort of yellowish is what, 100% or not? Yellow is 100% and top green is 125%. Yeah, so definitely doing the crop, like a little bit of fertilizer and some. Actually, wait a minute. We'll leave that right in a sec. What is? So yeah, actually our nitrogen, it's actually still bad. It's got its first state. Some of it is okay, some of it is very good. Also, we need to make sure we lift up the header when returning, because we do not want to do too many turns with this. But yeah, I just love this. Just this whole sort of realism aspect, just sitting in the cab, chugging away. And actually, we're getting a decent amount of hole, so actually, will it be worth it? I'm not sure. I think, well, should we keep this for another day? Actually, how much is the decent cost? I should check. I think, actually, we'll have a look now here. So if we go to harvesters, let's just look at the harvester itself. Oh, we don't have enough money. But yeah, I think it was something like 5 grand, 6 grand initially for this. And then an extra couple of grand a day, so... But yeah, what you can see here where we're getting patches of good, patches really good in that. I think that's sort of mainly based on the soil type rather than anything else, so... Yeah, I think I should... I can actually confirm this. If we go to our precision farming map... So yeah, the bits where it's sandy loam is going to be poor. Loam is going to be really good. I'm not too sure on silty clay. So perhaps the ideal soil type is perhaps have more loam than that in the ground. I was going to go around and have a look there, but trees in the way, and that's the thing. Some of these trees will be cut down, which we do have access to. And yeah, I think we use this for sawmill. At some point, we could get into lumber production. That. So we're not just showing the crop in that; we're just skimming the edge. Oh, this is quite bad. It's orange, so. Oh, it's not going to the tree. Actually, we could have a proper look at the yield percentage, because... But yeah, sort of on about trees, like these trees here, we can cut down. Oh, this one here to our right. So if you go and look at our percentages, so some of it is 70%. So yeah, our clay is 70 to 80%. Our sandy loam is mainly 85 to 90%. And actually most of our yield bonus is 105, a little bit 110, and at most 115. So if we get to that proper dark green, almost into turquoise, that's really good. Get that kind of apple limeish green is good. Anything yellowish is okay. Bright yellow, actually, yeah, anywhere below 90% is not ideal for us. So we're going to get much from this section here of the field, so yeah, it does suck a bit, it does actually. That really does sort of dampen our spirits a little bit, but anywho, so we'll go and get this done. In terms of what else needs harvesting, we have a little look. No, we don't want you, we want growth, so look at rate to harvest, so 43 and 30 needs harvesting. And are they both sorghum? Yeah, they're both sorghum, and yes, with our canola fields, with the mechanical breakdown that we had, couldn't get sorted. Well, we're sorting that, but it just didn't sound right, and I didn't want to risk damaging the equipment, especially since we're leasing the equipment, you know, just... There's no point wrecking it, that's the thing, because at the end of the day, any extra damage to this we will be having to repair. That's the thing, before I return this, I will give it a little service. I will make sure it's washed in that, both the combine, header, even the header trailer, even though we're not predominantly using at the moment. And since we're actually off the main road, we're on farmland, like rural paths, we could go up and we could cut across to 43. No, we need the header train anyways to get to 30 because that's got, yeah, there's no way around that road to get to 30, so. But yeah, field 30 is only going to be a small field, so. There's crops for next year, I think definitely maize silage with corn is a good route to go down. Sorghum, we could keep this for chickens and that, but it's quite an expensive grain, that's the thing. We're better off selling it. Because we can get a good deal on grain, like something like £1,000 for, what was it? 5,000 litres? And actually I just noticed with our money, we're actually into the red. So if any crop we get from here we need to sell. And yeah, so in general with the economy sense with FS22, I think at the moment we are normal, but it's definitely a lot hard. Normal is what I would call the hard version of economy with FS19. Definitely at least, and hard compared to FS19 is very hard. So right now we'll keep this at normal, or we'll go to easy. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure, but anyways, we're going to continue on this and do a little short time lapse of getting the rest of the harvesting done. And I'm going to see you folks in a few moments. We're going to need a trailer back, so I'll grab the case or something on John Deere. Perhaps I'll grab the case since that's a bit more powerful than that, so yeah. Also, we did service the case tractor overnight, not sure if I've shown that. But that's the main reason why that extra 15 to 20 grand that we leased out from the bank or as a loan went down just to service the tractor. It's a powerful tractor, but it's got a high maintenance cost, so it is what it is. We are missing those strands here. But yeah, I'll get it done, and I'll see you folks in a few moments. Alright then, that is all that done. We made surprisingly a little bit of money back. We returned the equipment to the farmer. We explained we was going to have it done earlier on, but we always got delayed, obviously because of the issues of last night, having a late start. So he explained, said we were a bit into the red and that, but did say it was going to be an issue because once we sold this sorghum, I don't think we'll do it today. I think we'll hold out for a few months until the winter, where the price is high, the supply is a bit lower, so the demand is higher, prices are higher. So he went, yeah, fair enough. So he chucked me a grand, so we're now just back into the black. But yeah, so we're back at the shop because I've got my hands on a nice trader deal. So we sell this little Fleagle. I love the whole pushback thing rather than it tipping back. However, I think for now we need something that can have a slightly more capacity, something like 40,000 litres. So, and I got a Mario one for 25 grand. It's based on an old 70s truck bed, or the chassis of a 70s truck. So yeah, we'll go and sell you. We've repainted it and all that, so we can get just shy of 36 grand. And if we go into our traders in the catalog here, and where is it to? There we go. We can get the Lizard 25R4N. So actually down is sort of based on a 70s chassis, and we can have different options with rims and that. Don't think I'm gonna do anything too much with it. Well, we could have some agricultural tires. Actually, they're more road tires, so I could do something a bit more agricultural, but I think for now we'll stick with the standards, what we've got, and if we need to, we'll pay the extra, what, 2.5 grand? Oh, some nice BKTs. Here's some chunky boys. You know what? Heck it, let's go with it. I'll do the BKT tires. Where is it to? For some reason, whenever these gets delivered to the shop now, they do tend to get a bit stuck like that. So, can we even get the thing on? Wait a minute, it's a swivel dolly. So, and since this is ours, I don't mind giving it a bit of a gentle nudge. Oh, nope. You know what, we'll come back for that another time. Don't need it today. And if we have a look at the used market, anything interesting, get some old raggedy clothes apparently for 5 grand, and I think at the moment they're selling for about 20 grand, so we could do that, get a nice little okay profit. Oh, we need a cedar, and that is a very good one. That is 45.5 grand. Yes, it needs some repairing that, so that's the thing. How much are we going to get even? Because we have a look here. Our production stuff, I haven't got anything to shout about yet, so that's not good. Yeah, prices are close. 20 grand or 28 grand at Landhandel. That's the thing, we could potentially sell the grain and buy those cheap clothes. I don't know, sell them. I don't know actually. I have upped the economy difficulty. Obviously too easy just because it's more, just like these front starts. So yeah, from like 900 per thousand to now 1400, so that I'm more happy with. Our primary source of income is still going to be contract works for the next few months. So if we can have a look at the contract situations, I accepted a few certain contracts. We've got our planned contract at Field 4, and where's Field 4? And that is all the way down there, so we'll turn right here. So yeah, turn right, go down. Actually, we'll get the PD up here actually, so down, and then turn off and up some dirt tracks, I think. Is there a quicker way around? Oh, there is. Actually, just turn it left here, actually, in the field 6. Straight down, and then here we go at field 4. So indicators and that. Oh, no, you went there. That came speeding around the corner there. But that's the thing, there's a few options we could go down. I think we maybe try to be a bit cheeky, get some rag clothes and perhaps sell them, rather than accept it for 28 grand or whatever. Oh, forgot to indicate. Or whether they say, you know what, these are some old clothes, we'll accept a lower price. If they say that, that's fair enough. That's, we're still going to be making what? Oh no, let's say they say no to 20 grand and then say yes to, I don't know, 20 grand, 15 grand, then you know what? I'm happy with that. And with the grey, we may say, I know we can hold on and maybe get an extra few £100 per 1,000 litres, but we so need that cedar. We so need it. Oh, oh, damaging the fences. Nothing to see there. That's the thing. So many options we could go down. But for now, I'll go and continue on this. And this is where I'm going to leave you for today, folks. So, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If so, smash that button. As always, feel free to comment down below. If you want to share it, so please do me a guess. It supports the channel a lot, and it shows you that you enjoy the series and that. And if you enjoy it, like it, and I will make sure to have more videos out rather than once a week. Aim to get back to daily videos, but we will wait and see. But it's going to be a lot more frequent in the future, so any support is much appreciated. But anyways, folks, this is going to be me, Farmer EnvoyXtreme. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.